Welcome to Voice and Accent Training Program Demo Presentation. Trainer name Sudeep Nag. Contact details mentioned below. Understanding voice and accent. What is phonetics? What is the articulation of sounds? What is accent and pronunciation? Accent in the way you and I speak. What is an MTI? For non-native speakers, it is the mother tongue influence that is a part of the way you speak in English. Neutral accent, it is the way you speak that is free from MTI and thus easily understood by people across the globe. What are the factors that influence our accent? Regional and social background of the speaker. How does it influence? Pronunciation, word stress, intonation. Picture of the articulators. You have alveolar ridge, upper palate, lower palate, tip of the tongue, body of the tongue, root of the tongue. Teeth, you have the oral cavity, you have the palates as I mentioned, nasal cavity, you have the pharynx, and finally you have the vocal cords or the larynx. Using in a certain way, either to contract the sound, or you need to use both the lips on the teeth, or the upper palate and the tongue. Depending on the way you use, you produce the correct sound. Two kinds of sounds you produce: vowel sounds and consonant sounds. Vowel sounds, monophthongs and diphthongs, and consonant sounds are voiced and unvoiced. Here is the phonetic chart. You can see 20 vowel sounds, out of which 12 are single vowel sounds and 8 double vowel sounds and 24 consonant sounds. In single vowel sounds, again you have two types. One is the short sound and one is the long sound. For example, e, oo, oo. Example in terms of word: slit, sleet, slip, sleep, pull, pool. Types of sounds: single sounds and double vowel sounds. Consonant sounds, two types: voiced, unvoiced, or voiceless. In case of voice, articulators come into contact with each other and they produce with a tangible vibration of the vocal cords. Voiceless, they're accompanied by just a puff of air and obstruction created in the oral tract. Examples: bath, dime, game, van, them, prize, usual, ginger. Voiced. Unvoiced sounds: path, time, came, fan, think, price, shoe, chin. Syllable stress. Every word has a vowel sounds and minimum one vowel sound, therefore one syllable. For example, dog, oh, one vowel sound, therefore one syllable. Quiet, two syllables. Three syllables. Expensive, three vowel sounds. Interesting and unexceptional, five. Depending on the stress, the meaning of the word could change. For example, if I say a word like object and I again say it like object, so object, object, first part the syllable is stressed, therefore it's a noun, and object, second part is stressed, it's a verb. Content, content, process, process. Similarly, the meaning of the word changes due to the stress on different parts. Stress is the relative emphasis that you give on a certain syllable of the word. Just give you an example of that. Again, these are certain words with 1, 2, 3, 4 or more syllables. Certain rules are to be followed. Before tion, you stress on the syllable just before that. If it's two syllable, it's very easy: nation, motion, lotion, potion, notion. If it is more than two, emotion, just before tion you stress emotion, eruption, solution, condition, complexion. LOGY rule: biology, just before LOGY, psychology, physiology. GRAPHY, photography, geography, lithography. Similarly, TION rule already mentioned. TI, rule, simplicity, just before TI. Electricity, complexity, formality, nationality, possibility. Intonation, the way I intonate, the way the rise and fall of the voice, it gives a different meaning. For example, if I have to say a word hello just to a friend, hello, that's it. If I have to say to a friend I haven't seen for 3 years, hello, to a neighbor that I don't like, hello, to a 6-month-old baby, hello, to someone you have just doing something wrong, hello, to someone on the phone you are not sure if they're still on the other side, hello, hello. Similarly, how are you? If I have to say in different situation, the way I intonate says the emotion and the situation. To someone you haven't met for 20 years, how are you? To someone you recently lost a family member, how are you? To someone you didn't sleep in their own bed last night, how are you? Similarly, word stress or sentence stress, what's your name? John Wood. Where are you from? New Zealand. What do you do? I am a medical student. You see, the way I stress, it brings out the meaning of the conversation. Thank you so much for watching. It's again a Blue Sky presentation. Trainer name Sudeep Nag. Telephone number 8017200547. Email nagsudeep08@gmail.com.